Let's welcome in, as promised, joining me now live from Capitol Hill, New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew is close to the president, as you know. Congressman, always nice to see you. Welcome back.
Great to be with you. Thanks for having me.
What do you make of these reports about CIA involvement in a couple of different levels? Zach's reporting that in Israel they're talking about maybe the CIA helping some of these Kurdish militias to turn and maybe finish off the regime in Iran. And then there was this New York Times report saying that the CIA was having conversations with, I guess, loyalists of the regime who might be saying, hey, we want to wave the white flag, Congressman. They want an off-ramp to try to talk to the Trump administration and end this war. Does that tell you that they're very much on defense and the president may be right about this 4-week timeline or less?
Clearly, they're very much on defense, and that's a good thing. And clearly, we are having conversations with other nations. Remember, they have been a plague on the Mideast. And the other countries are getting tired of it because I think there's tremendous potential in the Mideast for so many countries now to come together. I think we really do have the potential. I hope and believe that we have the potential to literally reach that golden era, an era of peace in the Mideast where really a lot of good can happen. It can be economic good. It can be social good. You know, Iran is a terrible country. I mean, not the people. There's a lot of good people there, but the way they've been treated, the way they've been tortured, the way they've been murdered, what has gone on in this country has been just god-awful, and we need to recognize that. Most of all, we need to recognize that they cannot and will not have nuclear weaponry because they would get a nuclear device in this country and without question would blow up whatever they could and kill literally millions if they could.
Yeah, well, Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War, was talking about eliminating that threat, as you say, and also the Iranian regime wanted to assassinate our president, Donald J. Trump, as you know, and here's Secretary Hegseth saying what actually happened to the mastermind of some of these assassination plots. Watch.
Yesterday, the leader of the unit who attempted to assassinate President Trump has been hunted down and killed. Iran tried to kill President Trump, and President Trump got the last laugh.
Your thoughts on how all of this is coming around on the regime, sir?
Peace through strength. And that's the operative words here. We don't want boots on the ground, and we're not going to have boots on the ground. But do we want to be strong? Do we want to stop this? Just think in the last administration, they unfroze assets that Iran has, so they were getting billions of dollars coming in. It helped them with their oil. They were exporting their oil. They were making money, and they were using it all for munitions and drones and ships and everything that they could to try to destroy America and destroy the free world, and, of course, to kill our president. Any president. That should never happen. So the bottom line is you stand strong. You let them know you do not do that to the United States of America. And here's the paradox with it, but it's true. When you're strong, you do have strength and peace at the same time. When you are weak, when you are begging, we literally were on our hands and knees begging Iran to leave us alone, that, please don't make nuclear weapons. But they were moving forward. They were absolutely moving forward and would still be moving forward if we didn't allow it. And the danger of that is literally we don't want to wait until they strike us first. That would have been horrible. Thank God we have some strength and that won't happen.
Congressman, you're so right when you think about Kamala Harris's plan to deal with Iran, which was one word, don't. She said don't make nuclear weapons on 60 Minutes. And they were trying to make them, as you know. And now I'm looking at the stats. Iran's theater ballistic missile shots fired are down 86%, according to the Department of War, from the first day of fighting. Their one-way attack drone shots are down 73%, meaning it sounds to me like they're running out of bullets, they're running out of missiles, they're running out of drones, and maybe we're winning the war. I guess my final question would be, how do we make sure we win the peace, sir? What do you think has to happen next?
Well, I think first of all, I think we need to continue to make sure that we've got the job done. We started it. We're going to continue it. I don't think it's going to be, years. We're not going to be entangled there forever. But we need to make sure they don't have the ability to move forward. The best answer would be, but we can't control that, nor should we, is if they really did have a regime change, if you welcome freedom again. There are so many freedom-seeking people in Iran before the Ayatollah took over almost 50 years ago. Iran was a good country and really, flourished, and we can get back to that. So the bottom line of your question is, got to make sure that they don't have the ability to hurt us ever again. Even if we don't have regime change, if they start up again, you got to stop them before they even get started. The problem here was that for years, the Biden administration and even Obama, they let them go, they let them flourish, they let them do what they did, and they got stronger and stronger. So now we got to get in there, mop it up. Peace through strength.
There you go. Jeff Van Drew.
And that creates freedom.
Absolutely. Jeff Van Drew started out as a Democrat when I was covering him, became a Republican in the first Trump term. He's gone MAGA, and he's speaking some truth tonight. Congressman, we appreciate your time.
Always good to be with you. Thank you for having me on.
All right. We appreciate it.